Okay. I believe I got this up and running. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this. My name is Ada Moran. I am in our section 7 of General Chemistry 1, and my project is on how can new kinds of mRNA vaccines help to cure cancer. This is going to be the first of 2 parts to these videos. This video is going to go over the history of mRNA, how it works in vaccines, and the future of mRNA vaccines. And in the next video, we're going to be talking about how these vaccines, or how this topic relates to General Chemistry 1. All right, let's get started. The history of mRNA. Well, mRNA, or the scientific name for mRNA, is or as a messenger ribonucleic acid. It was first discovered in 1961 by multiple groups of different people. Multiple sources say that it's not fair to give this amazing achievement to one singular person. It cannot be attributed to one person. It can be attributed to a multiple of people. So because of that fact, even though this was one of the greatest modern discoveries in the scientific community, there was no Nobel Prize awarded for this discovery. So how does it work in vaccines? First, we have to understand what mRNA is, and most importantly, why not just inject pure mRNA into the body? Well, mRNA does naturally decompose when injected into the body, so it doesn't have enough time to do its job and build the proteins. That gets me to my second fact. mRNA helps build different proteins. So in order for this to work properly, it must be incorporated into a fatty acid droplet, which we can see down here in the bottom right. We have our fats, our lipids surrounding the mRNA on the inside so that it can properly enter the body and start to create the proteins. It was first created to treat the Ebola virus. And now, most recently, is being used to help fight the coronavirus. How it works with coronavirus is, as we can see on the virus here, you see these red proteins on the spike proteins on the outside of the cell. mRNA goes into the body and creates these spike proteins to present onto our cells. And then we can build an immunity to this disease. So what does the future of cancer research look like with mRNA vaccinations? First off, this is a pretty new technology. So to see research being developed at the University of Pennsylvania, right in our backyard in Philadelphia, is very exciting. Some trials have already begun. We're using a combination of older technology and older knowledge that we knew in combination with our new mRNA vaccines to help develop a cancer research drug. We're seeing some success in patients with prostate cancer, neck cancer, head cancer, gastrointestinal cancer, and melanoma. We're seeing some very positive results so far, and it helps to regulate different inhibitors in the body, helps treat different cancers. The important thing to remember about cancer is it's very unique from person to person, so it's going to be a difficult task at hand, but with a great start ahead of us, we can only imagine that it's going to get better. All right, that's the end of part 1. I want to thank you for listening to my video, and now on to part 2.